Yo, what's up guys, AFC Dino here and welcome to a new video. Today we are doing a using a viewer's team video again. This team got sent to me by my boy Apia, really active member in our Discord server as well. And he sent me this team. I think his message was he reached 780 elo last season with this team. And yeah, it looks quite interesting. He's definitely following some baselines of my team building video. We have the heavy hitter Mian Shao alongside a sweeper. And we have our physical wall and our special wall while we obtain our rapid spinner. We have something for speed control with a choice scarf. Rotom. We do have Stealth Rock as well. My only take on this is that whenever using a Gliscor, I think you should commit to an offensive moveset or a defensive moveset and not go in between. I don't like Stealth Rock on a Swords Dance Gliscor. I would always try to avoid it, just because Gliscor in a lot of cases becomes your win condition, and if you don't have any form of sustain, be it Protect, be it Roost, then it might backfire if Gliscor needs to take some hits for you. Because if we cannot heal that off, it's gonna be an issue. I guess then we gotta switch it in on certain turns and get the recovery. I much rather have Stealth Rock on something else. Like, for example, go with double hazards if you really wanna run spikes on the Ferrothorn. I don't think knockoff is too necessary. Especially because we are already using Trick. If we trick something a Choice Scarf, then we can never click knockoff because, let's say we trick Chansey a Choice Scarf. We can never really click knockoff because if they switch in their Chansey on the knockoff, we just lost everything. So in that sense, if we're using the Trick, we can ditch the knockoff, and yeah, maybe put Stealth Rock there. We also don't really pressure Rotom Wash with this team, because the best thing we can do is go into Ferrothorn and yeah, click Leech Seed or knockoff in this case. But the moment they find out that we don't have Power Whip, they're gonna stay in against us. Click Will-O-Wisp, Pain Split if they have Pain Split. Mienshao cannot kill him from full, so we gotta get that chip damage up first. And in some cases, Gliscor might need to take a Hydro Pump to kill the Rotom, but if we take in that Hydro Pump, we don't have anything to heal him back up. Aside from his passive healing and Poison Heal, of course. Yeah, we are probably going to struggle against Dragonite with this team. But it doesn't matter if you have Gyro Ball or Power Whip. You're still gonna die to a +1 Fire Punch. So in that sense, I would much rather commit to the Power Whip here. It also helps better against Gyarados. And then enable our Gliscor to sweep. If we ever face Dragonite, we just are going to try to get Gliscor Swords Dance up before he gets his Dragon Dance, basically. Yeah, we do have the Assault Vest Tyranitar, which is also deceptively bulky on the physical side as well. Doesn't die to Earthquake if it's running max HP, which it probably is. Yeah. Max HP, so then in that sense we can Ice Punch the Dragonite alongside with our Sandstorm chip, of course. And yeah, it's gonna be our main answer to Volcarona with the Assault Vest. Gets a lot of spit def, so I can definitely see why we're in the Assault Vest there. Ice Punch Conkeldurr might be scary if it has Facade as well, because our main pivot into it is most likely gonna be the Starmie. At least the creator of this team thought about it, and yeah, it's not, Starmie is not the best check, but it is a check to it. It does have Psychic. It's not gonna knock out a Spadef Conkeldurr though with Psychic, but Spadef Conkeldurr is not gonna knock us out if we're running max. We're close to max HP with Rock Blast or Stone Edge. So in that sense. But if we run a really offensive Conkeldurr, we might struggle, because Mienshao's not going to kill him. It's going to take advantage of Tyranitar. And yeah, that might be an issue. And yeah, again, don't really like that we don't have Roost on the Gliscor. Just because we'll be using it a lot, looking at the build of this team. It's one of the Pokemon that can usually freely switch into stuff, but without the extra sustain from either Protect or Roost, it's gonna be very limited. Yeah, that's gonna be my take on this. Just gonna queue up with this team, and yeah, we'll be right back for the first battle. Okay, guys, we have about 20 seconds. We also have to hit on Power Rise on the Mienshao. I can definitely see why, as Swords Dance Gliscor mightn't be an issue. Like, we have Scald and Starmie, but that might not be enough. And Life Orb, Ice, Hidden Power Rise can definitely help alongside that. Just against Gliscor in general, especially because we're also using Rhythm Heat. But yeah, we'll just have to see. And well, the theory is going to be tested here, because this is not going to be an ideal matchup for us. In the sense that Breloom is looking really scary versus us. Because especially if he's going to be on especially if Breloom is going to be on a Focus Sash. I'm gonna try leading off the Garchomp in this one and just see the Glide. He leads up with Dragonite, that's not good. Army comes in. I don't know what kind of Dragonite I was dealing with, but I can go into Tyranitar and use Pursuit to get rid of this, so I can actually keep my Stealth Rock up. I know I'm going to take a lot of damage, but we're gonna test our Assault Vest there. Worst case, I have Rotom Heat as well. Gonna keep clicking Pursuit. I don't care if he stays in. I need him gone so I can actually keep up Stealth Rock versus my opponent. He actually switched out. So Starmie is gone. I didn't lose too much HP on this, so that's kind of good. I can definitely see him go into Scizor. Garchomp ends up coming in, and we're gonna go into Gliscor, and I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna set up my Stealth Rock. Also breaking the multi-skill on Dragonite, which makes it a bit easier to deal with. I have Rapid Spin on Starmie as well. I don't care if he's Draco Meteor. He might be, but I need Rocks up, and this is where, like I said, the Roost would be really helpful. We did weaken him. I'm gonna go into Ferrothorn here. I'll keep this guy. And maybe we'll look for a Rapid Spin opportunity later on. He goes into Scizor. Do I have the means to stop him? I don't think my Ferrothorn is too necessary. I definitely see him being a spike up there as he superpowers and doesn't have close combat then. Are we Fizz Def? Yeah, okay. We aren't. But he is Choice Banded. I'm able to go Starmie here and go for the Rapid Spin. I'm pretty sure. Oh, we're Spit Def. Oh. Didn't even look at that. But the Ferrothorn wasn't gonna be too good this game anyway. However, I'll be able to Rapid Spin there. He's a rough skin, that's fine. We have Rotom in the back still. I think Mienshao can do a lot. But I'm gonna go for the Scald. Maybe I'll burn. $30 point. Okay. Still gonna Rapid Spin. We're quite bulky on this. Because I can knock him out with Mianchan next turn, but I don't want rocks up. Just because I think we need Rotom to win this game. And I don't want to take unnecessary damage there with my... He crit me. I'm pretty sure that crit mattered. I'm pretty sure that crit mattered. Because he's not life orbed. And we're almost max HP. Oh, he is alive. Maybe it didn't. Let's see. Do I fake him out first? I'm pretty sure a U-turn should knock him out. I'm gonna calc it real quick. Guard chomp. I'm doing at least 28, yeah. I don't want to be at -1. And I think having Rotom in can be really good for us. Volcarona loses half his HP. And he goes into this. We do have Hidden Power Rise. This is the thing I'm most concerned of. So we knock him out. Perfect. And if he goes into Volcarona, we go Scissor instead. We just Choice Banded, so that should be fine. We can go Gliscor, which is not needed to win. Goes into Volk, and I'm gonna go straight into Tyranitar here. Because he might be bulky enough to live my hits. And I cannot. This way I can always sack my Gliscor. Let's go for Fairy Dance. Don't get the boost, please. I will always Rock Slide. Doesn't get the boost. And we can just Rock Slide there. Let's go for Bug Buzz. We should be able to take this. There we go. Breloom comes in. I'm just gonna stay in and click Ice Punch. Yeah, exactly. The only way he can win if he's Swords Dancing. But we do have Fake Out in the back, so... Gee, Poison Heal? The heck? I don't want him getting a free turn on me, so I'm gonna go into this. I don't want him sporing and getting a another free Swords Dance. I thought I was Fizz Death Ferrothorn. But if we are Spit Death Ferrothorn, then I think Power Whip is even better to have. I mean, you can use it against Gengar and Gyro Ball against Gengar and Hydreigon. But Hydreigon is still gonna kill us with Flamethrower. So we're just gonna Fake Out there. It doesn't matter. We don't need to predict. We don't need to predict there. And whatever attack Scissor clicks, it's gonna kill Tyranitar. If he goes into Breloom, he's gonna take Sandstorm damage plus Stealth Rock. Yeah. And now I can just Volt Switch with Rotom. And I don't have to risk a miss. I 4 times resist this attack anyway. And if for some reason I don't kill him, then I can go for Mienshao. Okay, so he's running max HP on this, I guess. But like that should have killed. but it is completely fine. We know he's choice banned, so I can actually make the play going back into this. He's gonna die to rocks if he switches. And we know he's locked into Bullet Punch. That way I have to fake out for the Breloom. So GG Javi. GG. I think we can get in another game. Yeah, it was definitely not the ideal matchup. Luckily we got rid of the Dragonite, because that was my biggest concern, at Dragonite. And yeah, getting rid of the Starmie, I was also fortunate enough. But like I needed to keep Stealth Rock that game. The damage I got up on Volcarona really helped. And breaking the multi-skill on Dragonite as well. So I can knock him out with Hidden Power Ice. Okay, so we have a Weezing. We're facing a Weezing, which means our Gliscor is gonna get completely boned. This is a bit of an annoying position. I'm gonna lead off with my Mienshao. Archmage. Not sure what kind of Mienshao this is going to be. I will fake out though. Don't care if you go Weezing. I need to activate my orb. This game would have been much easier if I had Roost on this Backsludge. Okay, so okay, we can go into Rotom. And I think I'm going to trick something immediately. I don't need the Choice Scarf on this. As for a Will-O-Wisp, yeah, I don't. Looking at his team, I don't need the Choice Scarf, so we're just gonna trick immediately. Let's see what he's going to give us. He goes into Mienshao. Interesting. Does he have a Choice Scarf on this as well? Still care. Okay. Well, it's good that we got rid of that then. Stone Edge over Rock Slide, I see. I get in my Gliscor now. This is a fully split dev. So some sort of stall team. We do have Mienshao later on, but now I get up my rocks. As he goes Spore again, that's fine. Download. He might teleport on me. But now that I activated my orb, it's much easier dealing with this stuff. I'm gonna go into this. And we're just going for Leech. He might teleport actually. I'm gonna knock him off. He goes straight into Mance. That's fine. I knock off his whatever. His whatever. Leftovers. Go into Tar here. Assuming he's gonna defog or something. If I remove this, I can win with my Stealth Rock. My Stealth Rock basically annoying him. I'm gonna try to pursue here. So I assume he's gonna U-turn there. Still gonna bring in the Gliscor. Like, I need rocks to kill Weezing. He's locked in there. Nice crit. And we're gonna Stealth Rock again. I don't know if he goes into Salamence, but Salamence doesn't have leftovers. So what's gonna happen here is he needs to roost. It's gonna take first of all, he's gonna take sandstorm damage as well. I'm gonna try to sword stance here. He has to choose between roosting or defogging. He doesn't have unaware on his team, so what I'll do is I'm gonna SD again, anticipating him to go for the defog, and now I can just knock him out with facade. I don't think I kill him, but I'm gonna 2-hit KO him, and I should be able to live a Draco. He decides to go Porygon, but this is a +3 facade. So I wonder how well he takes this. Okay, I don't. He takes it super well. That's a bit disappointing, that damage. I'm gonna lie. That's a bit disappointing. That is a bit disappointing. Assuming he's gonna go into Wheezing Air. Oh, he goes into his own Gliscor. I do have the means of killing this. He's faster than me. Probably gonna facade here. I'm gonna go into this. Okay. Gonna hit and power ice him. Going to Shao. Just fake out there. Just to bait him. Just to bait him. Because he's probably not gonna expect this. So I trade my Rotom for his Gliscor, which is a fine trade for me. He cannot go Salamence to defog. I'll be going into Starmie here. Goes for Toxic Spikes. Easily Psychic. And he decides to forfeit. I mean, I can Psychic and I can Rapid Spin on whatever he brings in. I can Rapid Spin first as well. Like, I don't lose anything there. My opponent decided to forfeit. I'm gonna get in another game. Didn't feel like I had any good games in. But yeah, the Sword Stance, that was a +3 facade on a Porygon, and he only took like 30%, man. That was a bit disappointing. But yeah, we'll be right back for the next battle. Okay, guys, a few seconds before our next game. Let me see. So I saw a Milotic there. Deal with another Gliscor. I'm gonna need my Choice Scarf on Rotom this game either. Excelgor. Interesting. Gonna start with Final Gambit or something. Gonna lead up with Mian Shao. Because he can be like Spike's final gambit shit. So I'm gonna lead up with this, and I'm gonna fake out turn 1, reducing his final gambit damage in case this is final gambit. Yeah, it's gonna reduce it by a lot. One of the fastest Pokemon in the game, though. Assume he's gonna go for something like Spikes. How fast is Excelgor? I don't know if yeah, it is final gambit. But I wanted this Pokemon in anyway. Took a lot of damage there. See, him as the biggest threat, so we're just gonna trick here. Actually, I have Hidden Power Rise with. Why should I trick when I can almost kill this guy? Goes for Dragon Claw. Okay. Not bad, not bad. We can go into Gliscor. I don't know if he has knockoff on his Gliscor. Might be a possibility. I will Stealth Rock anyway. Activating my orb. I'm gonna go Starmie here. I think I'm just gonna just Scald here. Don't have Toxic on my team anyway, so I might as well just Scald here. He's staying in. Okay. Taking a shit ton of damage there. And Milotic is the only thing that can come in on Scald, so I'm gonna Scald again. I have Gliscor for the Excadrill, in case I need to. But his Sandstorm will be gone soon as well. I don't know if he wants to spin. Do I Scald here in case he wants to Swords Dance? I mean, he still needs to Rapid Spin to remove the sand. X-Scissor, okay. Carlos, watch my videos. You're not gonna run X-Scissor on this mon. I'm in the SD here. Yeah, I wasn't going to prevent that anyway. But being at +2 means I can beat Gliscor. And I will Earthquake here. Milotic has to come in on a +2 Earthquake. Some nice damage though. Flame Body. I can just go into my Starmie, which now beats his whole team. Can freely recover here. Basically, I can switch between Ferrothorn and I can switch between Ferrothorn and Starmie. Surprised that he allowed me to almost kill his Excadrill there. There's something he can win with. It would be that thing. There's the Toxic, but we have Natural Cure, so we don't really care. Like, Power Whip here would be really nice. Gonna use a bunch of recovers. He's gonna leech, he's gonna try to burn me, but even if he does, though, not the end of the world for me. Gonna gyro ball into Gliscor, I guess. Unless he has agility or something, I don't really see him beating me that much. And if anything, I just need to get Mienshao in and I win. I literally just need to get Mienshao in and I win. Spike again. Like he can try to fish for burns. But Leech It will always keep me healthy enough. Like I literally Leech It here. If Excadrill comes in and we get a lot of chip. And Gliscor is the one that ends up coming in. Just fine. Can always kill this this range. I'm just gonna spike again. He makes the Excadrill play. Which is interesting. Maybe I should have just swapped deck to Starmie. I guess I got a bit too greedy there. But still, he's gonna take Iron Barbs plus Life Orb plus my Leech Seed. And I'm literally just gonna sit it. Oh, never mind. We missed! Okay, though. I think he stayed in there. Is he gonna Swords Dance? Uprook here. Playing the long game, but he's avoiding the inevitable. I'm literally gonna do the same thing again. Now I spike. Because he needs to recover. And then we leech. I'm sorry about this ending, guys. Goes into drill. Makes spikes plus Stalrock plus leech. And now he cannot even spin at this point, I think. Maybe he can, but I'm spiking. I'm just gonna spike. I don't know how much he's gonna lose from Iron Barbs. Okay. But my hazard stays because he dies there. Yeah, we're getting another layer of spikes. And I can just go hard Starmie on Gliscor. Stop toxic, I see. Interesting. So he still wants to... This means he cannot beat my... Does he really want to do this, guys? I was gonna say. I don't need HP on this. I'm not gonna recover on this protect. I just need to hit him with Scald. But it's funny that he still thinks he can win. When I already revealed Sword Stance on my Gliscor. I crit him, okay. The crit was just a God Blast. In case I didn't knock him out, it's just speeding up the process. There's no way he can win. But you already know he's gonna try. Still gonna try. Just gonna go into this and have the Lychee damage on him. Like, there's a surrender button for a reason, guys. Don't put me through this. There's literally a surrender button for a reason. Gonna go hard me and shot, by the way. Because if he Scald burns me, it doesn't matter. Because I fake him out. And then I just knock him out, even with me being burned. Because he's gonna take burn damage here as well. And Leech Sheet and burn on the next turn too. Yeah. Exactly. Forfeit, 9 wins in a row. Let's go, boys. I think that's gonna be it for this video. Team did put in the work. But yeah, we didn't face any offensive Conkelders, so... God bless, God bless. But yeah, I can definitely see why he hit 780 rating with this team. Definitely has its place. Yeah. Of course, no team is perfect. This team isn't perfect either. My teams aren't perfect, of course. But yeah, definitely see you climbing with this. But I would consider removing the Stealth Rock on Gliscor. Because in real long, but right now we didn't face any really good opponents. But if you're facing a good opponent and you're going in for those long battles, not having Roost on your Gliscor or not having Protect can be really annoying, especially if your opponent gets up rocks as well. You turning around, it's gonna be painful. So really consider. Like I said, I didn't really need the knockoff on this Ferrothorn in this life either. I don't think knockoff is too necessary. Because in most cases you want to use your trick anyway, like with the Rotom, and you don't want to stop your trick play by knocking it off later on. It makes it much easier for a Gliscor to sweep if he has Roost, and then you can just go with the double hazards on Ferrothorn. I know Gliscor gets up rocks on stuff easily, but if you're going for a rocks Gliscor, just go with a defensive moveset. And don't go for Sword Stance then. Like, if you're going for Sword Stance, you gotta go for the offensive set. And no utility moves aside from Roost, of course. And if you're going for a defensive Stealth Rock set, then don't go for Sword Stance. More important to keep him alive. Like, then go for Stealth Rock, Toxic, and Roost. If you want Gliscor with Stealth Rock. Like, in most cases, I didn't even need the Sword Stance in this either. Like, we did have damage with Mienshao there. Actually, Rotom as well. But yeah, there are a lot of ways to build a team, guys. You can definitely keep going with this. Yeah, I'm gonna end up the video. Hope this video was enjoyable for you and helpful. If it was, guys, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I would like to hit 4,000 subscribers before the end of February. Looking a bit grim, but I still think it's possible. And yeah, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Also, check out my Patreon if you are interested in some of the PvP teams I'm using on PokeMMO. All there with the PokePaste and team building video. And yeah, that all being said, I hope you have a wonderful day. And I hope to see you in the next video. Peace out.